Baroque is a style of art from the 1600s, and one of the most famous artists from that time is Rembrandt. They even named a toothpaste after this guy. And here we see one of his self-portraits, and it has some of the hallmarks of the Baroque style. We see this very dark background going on and a spotlight on his face. The artist did that to sort of lead the viewer into the painting and let them see what he wanted them to see first. So that was really important. Something else you'll notice about the Baroque style of clothing is that you'll see it looks like it belongs in a movie like The Three Musketeers or Pirates of the Caribbean. That was the clothing of the 1600s. So at that time, he was painting what people really looked like. And that was another important thing to the style. They would show people's faces and all of their imperfections, their beauty, and their ugliness. He wasn't interested in making people look better than they actually were. In this painting called The Anatomy Lesson, we see that the poses again have a little bit of that unnatural sense about them. If they were doctors really working on an anatomy lesson, they'd be looking at the figure, but instead all of their faces are turned right towards us so we can identify who they are. And through historical records, we know who all of these doctors are in this painting. Look at that clothing. Right here in this painting called Night Watch, we can see that they have ruffles around their necks. And again, it looks like something right out of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie or something from the Three Musketeers. Because it has this really, really dark background and a spotlight in the image, we know that it leads us towards a Baroque style painting. When you look even closer and you notice the people's features, some of them are really pretty and attractive and some of them really aren't. The artist shows their imperfections. He wanted to show off his skills and how good of a painter he really was. In our last example by Caravaggio, it's called The Calling of St. Matthew. He was a master of chiaroscuro, which is to use these very stark darks against very bright pops of light. The light helps lead us in through so we can see the character of Jesus and St. Matthew having sort of this meeting of the eyes. There's a lot of visual drama going on, and everything is very posed. The clothing looks like Three Musketeers or Pirates of the Caribbean, and that light and dark help us know that this is a Baroque painting, a masterpiece actually.